And here we are. We made it. So heading out to the woods, try to find a campground. Looking online, I couldn't confirm this, but there's a possibility this campground could be closed. I looked at some reviews from last year and they said around this time a couple folks went out and camped. Tried calling the number multiple times, nobody answered. We're gonna chalk that up as the lines are down. We got about 45 to 50 miles worth of off-road I gotta go. Sorry, that sun's probably in your eyes. I got the old Jeep out here, RTT in it tonight. So yeah, we'll see what happens along the way. I do know there's an old school cemetery out here from an old church back in the early 1900s. I'm gonna see if I can find that again. Me and Lady Offroad kind of stumbled upon it the last time we were out here. And she actually noticed some last names of some kin of hers that she knows possibly were in this area. So she possibly may have had kin out here in this area. So stay tuned. Should be fun. If I find this place to camp, should be a fun overnight. It's supposed to be around 29 degrees. I do have a small heater. I have a buddy heater as well. So I should not freeze tonight. Got a decent sleeping bag. We'll review that later. I'll check you on a bit. All right. So I was getting a little hungry. It's about almost 5 o'clock here. I haven't eaten since like 11 today. But check this out. This is cool, man. I had no idea this was out here. I just ran up on this thing. Check this out. This is an old church, man. This is cool. Look at those timbers. ShoalCreekChurch.net. So we're going to check this out. They've been doing some work looking out there, like out in that area. There was a ton of trees down, so it looks like they've been doing some work out here cleaning up, but these are some big logs. But check this out. We got a new meeting pavilion area. Cool. So anyway, pretty cool. I mean, this is new. You can tell the lumber's still green. That's modern framing. I don't know. Kind of looks like it gets used to me. There's a woman's porta potty over there. Men's porta john over there. Check this roof out. Got old tar patches and stuff on it. Pretty cool. Obviously, a lot of this stuff's new. That hinge could be original. Well, look. These are the original marks for when they were carving this wood. Probably big handsaw type thing. Oh yeah, looks like they just mirrored the back and the front. Both have a little window. That siding up there, that looks new. And looks like they stained it dark to kind of match this. And it looks like they have put some type of creosote or something on this to maintain this wood. Obviously, that's original. But pretty sure when they built this, they didn't have cinder blocks or concrete. Just saying. I don't know. I'm not a professional. But I would venture to say they did not have it. Listen, when you're out here exploring like I am, don't be these people. Why would you do that? This is a historic building. You're writing your stupid name on it that nobody cares about. Why don't you take a video like I did? Prove you've been here instead of defacing public historical property. Don't be that person. Please, be a good human. Do like I'm doing. Take your camera phone out. Just take some pictures. Throw them on Instagram. Don't throw your cigarette butts on the ground. Pick up after yourself. Just be decent. That's all we ask. Enough of my rant. Oh, cool. There's actually a cemetery here. I'm gonna walk up here. Oh, I didn't see that. This building is placed on the National Registry of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. Organized circa 1845. This building erected circa 1895. So the Shoal Creek Baptist Church was around in 1845. So 50 years later, they erected this building. Pretty cool. I mean, from the late 1800s, and the thing still stands. That's why I said, don't be those folks. Enjoy it. Don't mark it up. There's no point to do that. Leave it for, you know, your kids, your kids. Let's take a look. First of the 3 Baptist churches were built on this site. So we had 3 different Baptist churches. The first one was 1842. The present building, right there, was actually constructed around 1895, so late 1800s. The only surviving church book began in 1898, and it shows 68 male and 76 female members. What else? They actually held church here by reservation since 1921. They started that, so it looks like by reservation you can actually hold church here. Wow. Sorry for spitting. I was hungry, folks. So I haven't eaten since, like I said, like 11. That's Eastern time. I forgot I'm in Central time, so it's 5:50. So yeah, it's dinner time. I'm looking at some scat here on the ground. I'm not going to show it. Large coyote or small bear, one of the two. It's not domestic. That's not a domestic breed of scat. I've done a lot of hunting throughout my time, and I do know that is not a household dog, if you will. Oh, I'm gonna break an ankle if I don't watch what I'm doing. It's pretty rutted out. Looks like the water just flows through here. So I'm gonna go walk over here. That's better. Last thing I want to do is make Lady Offroad come out here and get me in the middle of the night. She probably wouldn't be too happy about that. So most of these headstones are just rocks. I'm gonna flip it around, you guys, to see what I'm looking at. So yeah, there's really nothing on these. It's just rocks, just all rocks. And me and her have been to a lot of cemeteries like this that they're just so old. There's just nothing, just but rocks. Walking through here, being respectful of the property, being respectful of the ones that have been laid to rest here. Let's go up here. Disregard the flag, folks. Oh wow, check this out. John R. Roach, private COD. Sorry, I wasn't in the military, so if any of you guys know what this means, 22nd, I don't know. But he was in the Confederate States Army. He lived from 1836 to 1924. So he was 64 This guy was 88 years old. If my math's correct, if I'm not, just be gentle, please. I'm not a math major. Program manager and kind of like a techie guy at work. So if I got that wrong, cool. If not, he's 88 years old. Oh, there's a sign up here. Let's go see what the sign says. It looks like there's some hiking trails up here. Yeah, don't know where they go. It goes down, and I can see, you're not gonna be able to see this on camera, but it goes way down and wraps around up there. Don't know where it goes, don't know where it came from. Oh, it's just the same thing. The last regular service, though, it does say was held September 6, 1914. That was the last regular service. But this also does say you can rent this out. So if you want to, I guess, get married here, I don't know. Be kind of cool. I'm under surveillance. That's okay. I'm respectful of everything. Leave no trace. Remember what they say? Leave on, what do they say? Take only memories, leave only footprints? Yeah, I think that's it. So we're trying to only take memories and barely leave any footprints. Sorry, I keep looking down. There's ruts. And if I do fall, I will not edit that out for your entertainment, because I will be laughing at it too. Lady Offroad, that would probably make her day to see me take a nosedive down here. Ooh, yeah, this is rough. All right, so guys, I never said I'm a professional cameraman. I do what I can. So I don't know if you can see it. Heck, I don't even know if I can see it. Like, I don't know. Right there. Like right there. That's the sun going down. The last road I was on, I did a little filming on it. It was about a step up from a logging road. I did not have any idea that I was going to hit anything like that. So yeah, I have to check the Big X app. There's that scat again, and see how far I am away. But from just the quick look I did a minute ago, I'm still well over an hour away. That logging road, guys, like I said, 8-9 miles an hour. A lot of times I was doing 2 and 3 in 4-wheel drive. I usually don't have to get in 4-wheel drive in any national parks. Most of the places we go, you can do it in a Prius, Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, anything all-wheel drive, any SUV. But that road I was just on, do not attempt it. Especially the one that I had to drop it into 4-wheel drive to get up. That was soup. You will get stuck, but for the most part, just car accessible. And I'm still shocked that I found that out here. Me and Lady Offroad have been out here plenty of times. I had no idea this place existed. So I'm gonna head back into the Gladdy, right there, and see if I can make it to this campground before dark. And I'm looking at the sun. Yeah, it's gone. It's going behind the clouds. So let's see what happens, guys. I'll check you on a bit. All right, everybody. So I'm actually on with Lady Offroad. We got the Starlink going. Say hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
All right, guys. So I was FaceTiming her because we have arrived. I have a special announcement for you. Check this out, guys. Here we are, out in the middle of absolute nowhere. There is not a single person around me because it's closed. I'm 3.5 hours into the middle of the Pisgah National Forest, or the Talladega National Forest, or the Okefenokee National Forest. I don't know which forest I'm in, but I'm in a forest surrounded by burn. It is getting dark. Lady Offroad's staring at me, looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Yeah, I got some decisions to make. I go 3.5 hours back to try to get out of this forest, but it's going to be dark, so I'm not going to be busting the speed limit on the straights, which, you know, we don't break the law, like I said on this channel earlier. What do you think, Lady Offroad?
I think that you're not allowed to go out anymore without making the plans.
I had plans. I tried calling the place. Nobody would answer to tell me they were closed. You know, at least a courtesy answer to say, hey, idiot, we're closed. Why are you calling me? Something. Answer machine. Let's go back to the 90s. Answer machine, sorry, dude, we're closed. Because I saw posts in February of 2025. People were out here camping. Got plenty of gas. I'm not worried about that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to chat it up with Lady Offroad, as she's probably going to get onto my butt because I'm stuck in the middle of a national forest. The fastest way out is every way, which is 3.5 to 4 hours, depending on what I want to get into. At least if I go back the way I came, I know what I'm getting into, versus the unknown in the dark. And I do not have any off-road lights right now, so that could get a little sketch. All right, I'm gonna chat it up with Lady Offroad, and she can yell at me about everything I did wrong because I'm a dude and I should have planned better. And she probably won't let me go out without her again, but it's okay because she'll do the planning, and we don't have to backtrack in the middle of the dark through the woods where there's possibly Sam Squamch. There could be bears, tigers, lions, T-Rex. I don't know. I don't know what lays ahead, but we'll find out. And if I see a T-Rex, I'll be sure to get it on video, and probably my last will and testament. All right, see you guys. Well, you can't see me too well. It's done got dark-ish. I have about a 3.5 hour drive out of here. I was talking with Lady Offroad, and we were looking at texts that I had sent her when I got here and things like that, just checking in with her so she had an idea where I was at, and also for time frames. To get to the, yes, it's brutal out here. To get to the original place I went to, that has the campground, which has 0 light. I really don't have a light battery operated dish because I was planning on having power at that campground, and we're spinning. Yep. So I don't have a real good way to illuminate anything when I get there. So here, does this help at all? There, that's a little better. So to take the advice of Lady Offroad, I am going to make my way out of here-ish. Like I say, it's 3.5 hour drive. It's 5:30 Central. That puts me 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Home about 11:30, 12. It's okay though. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm good with that. I'll try to check in later if I can even see, but we may pick this video up tomorrow because Lady Offroad wants to come out and check this place out where I've been. She said it sounds absolutely fun. So I'm probably going to end it here for the night and then pick up tomorrow with Lady Offroad. See you guys. If anything fun or exciting comes up, you'll see it. See you guys.